Hello and welcome back to a brand new video where today I'm going to be talking about what you can expect from the upcoming brand new PlayStation 4 System Update 4.0. Sony announced today what they'll be showing off in the PlayStation 4 System Update 4.0 beta, so anyone can pretty much be part of the beta. You simply click the link, guys, down below if you want to try and give it a go. Pretty much you just sign up and hope for the best. You get an email back from Sony. And I did make a video probably a few weeks ago talking about the beta, so if you haven't seen that video, then I think a lot of you already have been commenting on that video and tweeting me and all that kind of stuff, letting me know that you are in the beta program. So there will be a link, guys, down below if you do want to head over to the beta. You might still have a chance to get it, who knows, but I'll tell you today what to expect. And by the way, the features which I'll be telling you in today's video are not the full amount of features which are coming out in the full release. So obviously in the beta, they only want to show off a few things. They don't want to show off everything, you know, especially to competitors and all that kind of stuff. But no, they're showing off a pretty decent amount of features, which I'm very excited about, with this being a PlayStation 4 massive update. Whenever an update comes out, especially if it's a whole number, so like 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, we're expecting big thing, and this is honestly an amazing update. So if you do enjoy today's video, then be sure to give this video a massive thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, comment down below and all that wonderful jazz, letting me know what are your favourite features. Are you in the beta program? Please let me know. Unfortunately, I haven't checked my emails, or I haven't really signed up, to be honest. Been rather busy making videos for you guys. So the features we'll be talking about in today's video are the PS4 user interface. There's been a completely different refresh, redesign of the user interface. We have a new and improved quick menu, a new and improved share menu. We now have folders and a library organization, as well as some improvements to the trophy system, as well as some updates and refresh to the user profile. So those are the updates which are coming to the beta, and like I said earlier on, there'll be more updates coming to the full finished product. But talking about these updates, right, so the PlayStation 4 user interface refresh, what does this mean, Matt? Well, let's talk about it. So what's new, Matt? Well, it's very easy to understand what's actually happened behind the scenes, because some of the new things are pretty noticeable. So we have new system backgrounds, like new colors and all that kind of stuff. Pretty fancy indeed. We've got a revise what's new tab. They've updated the pop-up notifications. They've redesigned some of the system icons. It's pretty cool. It pretty much looks the same, but it's with a fresh paint of coat, which is pretty cool. I mean, you know, it's exactly the way you expect it to be, but just a few minor changes, just, you know, pretty much updating with the times, and I really like the look of it. So moving on, we're talking about the quick menu. So currently, when you press and hold the PlayStation Plus button on your DualShock 4 controller, it brings up the quick menu. Now, this is what they've done to it, and I'm very excited about this, because A, they've made it faster. You know, everyone loves a bit more speed. The menu now only covers up a portion of the screen, so you don't have to leave your gameplay. Simply how Xbox did it with their snap feature, which I think is pretty cool, because back in the day, open up quick menu, you couldn't really see your gameplay, right? You had to pause the game, head over to the quick menu, but now it's on the side, and it's pretty cool because you can like view applications, view your friends, and it's pretty cool. The quick menu is pretty much like a summary version of the main dashboard, which I like a lot. So they've also added some new items to the quick menu, and also given you the option to customize your quick menu. For example, some of the new features are online status of friends, access to your party, favorite groups, communities, and much more. And you also have the freedom to customize the quick menu by adding or removing items as you see fit. So let me know which features you would remove and which would you add. I mean, by default, you know, online friends, power, online status, favorite groups, my communities, and you know, they're pretty interesting, but you might want to add like messages and all that kind of stuff. So it's all down to your personal preference, which I think is pretty cool. So moving on to the other side of the menu, we have the share menu, and everyone loves the share menu. The hashtag PlayStation 4 share. Yeah, everyone loves the PS4 share. I mean, I have to admit, it's pretty cool. You want to share on social media or whatever, letting your friends and fans know out there how awesome you are. But no, so the share menu is also being given an update. So currently, when you press the PlayStation share button on your DualShock 4 controller, it brings up the share menu. The menu has been made smaller and set to one side, so it's very similar to the quick menu. So it now only covers a small portion of your screen, slightly larger than the quick menu, but it's slightly smaller, and therefore you can see some of your gameplay in the background. It's probably not the best to play gameplay in the background, but at least you can see some gameplay and it doesn't take your full entire screen. You can now upload videos onto Twitter up to 140 seconds long rather than the original duration of 10 seconds, which is pretty cool. Like now on Twitter, you can simply upload a video from your own profile. You don't have to like use a PlayStation or whatever. You can simply upload a video from your phone or your desktop, and it used to be 10 seconds, then it was like 15 and 30 seconds, and now people are adding like 2 minutes or so. But having the ability to actually upload a video from PlayStation to Twitter up to 140 seconds long is pretty a long time. So unless you're a beast and you're getting some multi-feeds or whatever, you know, 140 seconds of gameplay can be on your Twitter feed, and I think that's a pretty cool improvement. Now, moving on to something which I really enjoy, especially if you are OCD, is they've now introduced folders, and they've reorganized the library, which makes me very happy. So you can now create folders on your PlayStation 4. You can create folders for different genres, your favorite games, etc. I mean, personally, this is a feature which may benefit you and it may not. I mean, some people might be like, you know, I have loads of games and I really want to, like, you know, focus on a certain group of games, like maybe my new games or like games completed or whatever. So you have a folder saying games completed. So those games, you know, I don't really need to play anymore, or like the folders is down to you, right? Like if you have an iPhone or when, you know, pretty much a folder is a folder, and you can pretty much customize, rename it, and basically store anything you want in there. I mean, will I use a folder? I mean, I like seeing all my games. It's very similar, right, to having, you know, back in the day, we're talking old school here, you know, because everyone goes digital these days. But do you remember like a physical copy, right? Like a physical game, and you would have maybe a shelf of games, right? It's maybe 20 games or so. And one of your friends has one of these little like pouches. It's a zip pouch. You open the pouch up, and instead of having your case, you put the disc in this pouch. You would open the pouch up, and it would be all organized in this one pouch, rather than you looking for the physical copy. For me, I've always been a physical copy guy, where I prefer all my discs like in a maybe shelf or something, rather than just seeing the disc in a pouch. But will I use folders? Maybe. Folders are a pretty cool thing. I mean, on my iPhone, I use folders occasionally, but sometimes I just like seeing all what's there. But on my PC, I love to use folders for organization, so I might do. So please let me know in the comments down below, will you be using folders on your PlayStation 4? I'm guessing some of you will be, guessing some of you not. It's all down to personal preference at the end of the day. Also, there is a new tab called Purchase, which will show you the content you now own. So if you head over to the library, you have a Purchase tab, and pretty much what it says is, this is what you purchase. So I think that's pretty cool. So like themes, games, demos, etc. You now have the option to pretty much see what you've downloaded, so you can keep a track history. And I believe my voice just cracked there yet again. A lot of people comment out there letting me know that my voice cracks a lot. So thank you for letting me know. I do know my voice is cracking right now. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, so something we're going to talk about, which I think is pretty cool, it's completely like a redesign, are the trophies. So trophies have been improved quite a lot. We've had trophies ever since PlayStation 3, and we now have an offline mode. So if you remember, if you would play offline and you got a trophy, you would have to resync, so it would sync online with your friends to see. However, there is now an offline mode, so you can now view your trophy collection without having to connect to the internet. Very good indeed. Thumbs up for PlayStation there. Also, hidden trophies. Now, hidden trophies can be a pain. However, they can be exciting, because once you get one, you're like, yes, I now have a hidden trophy, I've completed it, etc. And I didn't even know what it was. But sometimes we go the extra mile, we search for the hidden trophy list, and we pretty much find it out on like Wikipedia or whatever, or certain game websites. And PlayStation obviously taken notice of this. So what PlayStation are doing now is hidden trophies will still be hidden unless you actually select on the trophy itself. So if you like go into the hidden trophy into its own separate menu, you'll be able to see the name of the trophy as well as the description. Now, I've never really thought the point of hidden trophies, I guess, is just to, you know, make the game more interesting. But now you have the option to actually see what a hidden trophy is by simply clicking onto the hidden trophy, viewing the name and the description. Now when you back out of that little menu, the trophy is still hidden. So that's pretty cool indeed. The main part of the trophy improvements is they're changing how rare each trophy is in PlayStation. So at the moment, you have like a percentage thing saying, you know, oh, this is pretty easy, you know, 80% of people have got this trophy already. Well, they're slightly changing that. So at the moment, we have 4 boxes, and the icon will now look like a pyramid with the ultra rare trophies at the top, and obviously the less rare, most common trophies at the bottom, which I think is pretty cool. It's pretty cool by Sony, and I do like like how they're like thinking of the smallest things. I mean, yes, updating the trophy system in terms of how rare something is, it's probably not a big thing for us or a big thing for people out there, but it's the little things which count. And you know, thank you Sony for improving the little miney thing in the trophy collection on PlayStation. So the last thing we're going to talk about is the user profile. Well, a lot of you out there have been waiting for the day that we can change our PlayStation Plus ID, and pretty much, you know, will it happen in this update? Who knows? There was rumors to happen. I made a video on it, and I'm going to make a video about why we might not be able to change our PlayStation ID. There's a few reasons why, and I'm going to do a separate video. So if you do want to see that video, then make sure you're subscribed to the channel, because, you know, I like to give positive views of things, and sometimes I like to give the counter argument in why we might not be able to change our PSN ID. It all comes down to personal preference, and hoping we can. Maybe in this update, this could be the update. There were rumors about, you know, 12 months ago, but potentially this could be the update. However, according to the user profile, what they're updating are pretty much a few little graphic updates. So what they're doing is they're updating the look of the user profile page. It will make it easier to view player information. You can now see your trophy progress against another user. You can also add a background image to your own profile, pretty much which Xbox had probably like 6-7 months ago. It's pretty cool. It's like screenshots or whatever. So on Xbox, you were able to select the background image as well as like a trophy completion like image type thing. And on PlayStation, we might be able to do that. It's pretty cool though. We can now add our own little background image on our user profile. So that pretty much concludes what's inside the PlayStation 4 System Update 4.0. However, like I said earlier on, there are more features to come, which I'm very excited about. Let me know which features you're excited for. I mean, especially the ones which I've mentioned today, but also let me know which features I haven't mentioned and what you would like to see. I did do a video, I think 2 or 3 days ago, talking about what you guys want to see in PlayStation, and a lot of you want backwards compatibility, changing PSN ID, and I probably will make a separate video specifically out there, because I do have quite a few comments now. So leave your comments down below what you want to see in the upcoming PlayStation updates, just to, you know, give a video so you guys can talk to other friends out there, and pretty much just have a discussion about what we could do to improve PlayStation. So if you have enjoyed today's video, then be sure to give this video a massive thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, comment down below and all wonderful jazz, and as always, I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. Adios, chaps. Boom!